Hello, Leonidas. Hello, Professor Chocolate Cake. Hello. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? How's it going? I usually give it a few more minutes before I start a stream, you know, like before I kind of turn the music off and things like that, so, you know. Oh boy. What up, Madman? What up, Titanium Taxi? I need to trim my beard. 111 in the live chat if I should trim my beard. 222 if I should grow it out. If I should grow it out to like here. Because my beard can get big. Like my beard can actually grow longer. I just don't. I never grow it. I can have like a real fucking wizard beard if I wanted, you know? Madman, are you really streaming for 24 hours? I mean, you know? That ain't clickbait. What up, Gary? What up, Gary Hiles? What up? What up, Marcus Kramer? Let's go! Says Marcus Kramer. What up, Dustin? Liquid. Oh, what up, y'all? Grow it? Madman thinks I should grow it. Leonidas Patches Cab? Like a what? Like a pirate? My beard's not that patchy. Maybe a little bit. It doesn't grow in up here. I kind of like for a while wanted my beard to grow a bit like further up. But I mean, I like the natural lining. I mean, it's just, you know, just an average beard. Mad is who I am. I'm super impressed you had the patience to stream for 24 hours straight, you know, considering. Yeah, considering what, like, the people that watch, you know, and, like, the comments I get. I mean, it's really not that bad, I guess. So here's the thing. We're gonna get to it in a moment. I'm gonna talk about what I'm up to with the 24-hour stream. I'm definitely gonna talk about it. Obviously, it's the name of the stream for a reason. Yeah, it's definitely something that I just had a spur of the moment idea, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Why can't I? Why can't I stream for more than 2 hours? I've streamed for 8 hours before, 6 hours. It's definitely possible. I've just gotta. I think it's a matter of pacing yourself a lot. I think a lot of people don't realize how much energy goes into streaming. Like, actually. Especially if you do streams like... I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Like, streams like the ones that I do. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy output. And it's a lot that goes in, you know... A lot of energy. And you can get burnt out very easily. You can get burnt out very easily. I think people underestimate it. I think people underestimate it, honestly. And I'm not just trying to brag on myself or anything. I'm telling you, it can be draining. 1 second, hold on, one moment, y'all. I gotta ban a spammer. I'll just put him in timeout the first time. Michael, Liquid Cab, Michael, you do not have to share Will like I, the real, honest, and true version of us. Dude, fuck off. You're not the real version. Like, chill out. There's solid copper, and there is no liquid copper. Okay? Other than the water that I drink, the blood flowing through my veins, that's liquid. Alright? Anyway. No, I'm not gonna rage quit, Garage Lad. No. Let me turn this music down. It's annoying me. Maybe switch the song. So... I was thinking today about it, and I decided that, you know what, I can do it. I can do a 24-hour stream, and you know what, maybe if it works out, maybe I do it again in the future. Maybe I go for a whole week one day. You never know. But that's going to require periods of time where I'm in the shower, obviously. That'll require, I mean, listen. If I do, what up, Arctic Fox? Yeah, I'm the guy that made the ginger video a long time ago. Thanks for watching. King Dave, dude, I can't believe you're actually doing this. Well, we're gonna get to that in a moment. What the 24-hour stream is what's going on with that, okay? This was a spur of the moment idea, and it just legitimately occurred to me, why not? Why can't I do a 24-hour stream? Why can't I? You know? I think that it's absolutely possible if I just pace myself and take breaks. If I set aside times, certain times of the day, or like a timer or a certain period of time when I can just not talk and give my voice a rest, you know what I mean? So I don't literally like lose my voice for a period of time. If I just have break periods where I can still be on stream, we can still hang out together, whoever wants to hang out with me, and I can just like play games, whether that's Spider-Man, whether that's GTA 5, whatever, I don't know. But I think it's absolutely possible to do, and I kind of want to try it. I want to try something different. I want to try something new. I haven't really challenged myself for a stream in a long time. I haven't challenged myself to do anything really as far as content creation and streaming and videos and stuff. It's been a long time since I've like done something different for my to challenge myself, just something for fun that I could do for me to have fun, kind of, which is kind of not sad to say, but it's just like, you know, that's kind of goofy that I haven't tried anything different. And Marcus Kramer said guest host ? Gives you time to break a little. That's a good point. Yeah. Aubrey came to mind earlier. Actually, I thought about that when I was talking about taking showers and things like that. Her face popped in my head. I could definitely maybe ask Aubrey just to cover for like a half an hour once or something, because I don't want to. I mean, I like to take showers. I used to only take one shower a day. Sorry, I used to only take one shower a week or something. Now I take a shower every day, usually like 99% of the time. Aubrey got me doing. My wife got me doing that. And no, I'm not adopted. Cleveland Browns fan. No, I'm not adopted. Well, actually, well, when my mom passed away and my dad checked out in a way, I was legally adopted by Meemaw. She became my grandma and grandpa, Meemaw and Papa. I don't really talk about Papa because Papa, Papa passed away before I started CopperCab, so y'all probably haven't really ever heard me refer to a Papa. But my Meemaw obviously was married to my grandpa, Papa. His name was Truman. He dressed up like a cowboy. He had, I mean, like, really though, he was an older man, and he was a fucking character. Like, this guy, if you ever saw him in public, you would see him, you'd notice him. He was decked to the nines. He had he had awesome cars. I mean, a really retro, old, pristine condition Ford Galaxy, with like fucking real like bull horns on the front, white. It was wild, and he had like tons of like really nice cowboy clothes, like the whole thing, the belt, the fucking hat, all that, and people called him Cowboy. And that was, I think maybe Meemaw talks about him in her book, but yeah, he was quite a character. He was a very interesting person to grow up around. But yeah, no. So anyway, shout out, you know, rest in peace to Papa. Rest in peace to everybody's loved ones who have passed on to the next life. Anyway, yeah. So what was I saying? What was I talking about? Jeez, I cannot be. Okay. What was I talking about? Anyway, I get, well, whatever. You know what? We'll learn to let go. We'll learn to let go of certain. If I can't remember a topic, I'll just move on. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for 24 hours straight. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this isn't meant to be clickbait or anything. I'm not doing it today. I'm doing it tomorrow. Today I wanted to sit down and just chat for a little bit. I actually wasn't even meant to stream today because I have volleyball I'm going to. But I had this idea and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do this. And I went up to Aubrey, like, I'm going to stream for a little bit before we have to leave. And I want to talk to... First of all, I wanted to hang out with y'all because, believe it or not, there are times where I kind of, like, miss you guys. I know that sounds like whatever. Like, because I don't mean that to sound mean, but a lot of y'all are kind of mean sometimes. So you know, you would probably think that I wouldn't want to be around you, but I actually do enjoy y'all's company. So there's that. Anyway, so I wanted to hang out, and I just wanted to chat with y'all for at least a moment, if not like an hour maybe. And I wanted to talk about things that I could do, because I thought about it in my head. I was like, well, how could I do a 24-hour stream and not get totally on my ass burn out and never want to do it again? How could I enjoy it? How could I make it a little bit easier on me? And what I'm thinking is I actually I plotted out for like hour to hour, you know what I mean? Roughly an hour. Maybe every 2 hours I I go to something different. There's a period of time where I take a shower, maybe a period of time where I go to sleep, you know? Yeah. Thank you, Cutlass. That's very nice of you to say. CopperCab, absolute YouTube legend. It's very nice. I appreciate the compliment. But yeah, I'm thinking like every
I've
hour,
come
2 hours,
in my pants. I can smell
like,
penis.
Props to be willing on a 24 hours stream, and I admit the bot can be your worst enemy, so here's to going strong.
Thank you. Okay, that's not necessary. Thank you. Okay. Should I just whip my fucking dick out? Why are you spamming PP? Stop it. I'm not whipping my dick out, just so we're clear. Look, and I doubt everyone's gonna watch for the whole 24 hours. I think the point is it's gonna be just it's just a challenge. I don't expect a lot of people to show up for the stream. I'm gonna probably just title it the 24-hour live stream. And if you show up for an hour, you get bored, you take off, maybe you come back in a few hours just to see if I'm still streaming. Or not. It's just a personal challenge. It's just gonna be for fun. It's just gonna be something that I'm gonna enjoy doing. By the way, I appreciate that Ginger Ale's racist. Thank you for the donation. Also, thank you for, I'm not calling an interruption. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to not get frustrated, because that's, again, like what they just said, what Ginger Ale just fucking said, that they admit that the bot can be my worst enemy. So here's to going strong. I appreciate that kindness. I appreciate the donation. Seriously, appreciate the donation. Appreciate the kind words. Really appreciate the kindness. And the props. I am going to be trying. I'm legitimately doing it. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but tomorrow I'm going to, I don't know when it's going to start. I'm going to just say 2 p.m. even though I know that I'm late as shit for like 99% of my streams. I am just fucking late as shit, and I have a terrible problem with keeping schedule, and I know that inconsistency must bother some people, because I know that a lot of people, just in general, not you, but people in general like routine, and I know that people like to have things be like, they like to have a routine to some extent, some consistency, some kind of, you know, stability in a way, you know what I mean, some kind of consistency. So when you're choosing to spend some of your time out of your day watching somebody online, you probably want them, you probably want to be able to know when they're going to be on, or like, you know, like because, you know, maybe you want to do other things too in the day. Obviously, you got other things going on. Maybe some of you don't. And that's fine if you don't. It's really a big compliment to me that some of you want to spend a minute of your time hanging out with me on stream. It's a really big compliment. And that's not, I know that it might not seem like it, but that's not lost on me. That does occur to me. And I am grateful. I am appreciative to a lot of people. I don't say it often, because I get so furious with people trying to aggravate me, which is understandable. You know what I mean? People irritate me on my streams. They interrupt me constantly. They do things that I ask them not to do, like the rotten egg bullshit, things like that, you know, the fucking clownery. So I get frustrated. I get distracted from what I want to talk about, from being able to highlight positive comments in my chat. I have to deal with people that are being pricks, you know what I mean? So anyway, let me just set that aside for a moment, and let's not compartmentalize it, but just set it aside. Thank you to all of you, not just the people who are nice, but also maybe some of the people who are mean, just for spending time and hanging out. Like, it's like a big friend group, and I just want to say I appreciate it, for real. Seriously. And yeah, so I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream tomorrow. It's gonna start tomorrow. Like I said, again, with me and my schedules and stuff, I am doing it tomorrow. I am starting it tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get a lot of sleep tonight, which I'm gonna be working out. I'm gonna be working out. I'm gonna be going to volleyball and stuff, so I should be exhausted anyway. But if I don't get a lot of sleep, that's okay. I'll start when I start the stream tomorrow. But I would guess roughly around between 2 to 3 p.m. CST, Central Standard Time Zone, tomorrow. And I'm going to start then. And I'm going to... Look, it's not going to be the most exciting stream. Don't expect me to be going... like for 24 hours straight. That's unreasonable. That's not gonna happen. If I'm actually doing a 24-hour stream. If I don't just rage quit, whatever. I don't know why I'll say I don't fucking rage quit, but whatever. I'm not gonna rage quit the stream. So there's gonna be periods of time. Marcus Kramer heading out Copper. Looking forward to the stream tomorrow. Thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that, Marcus. Yeah, have a great day. Or night, wherever you are. And so there's gonna be periods of time where I don't talk a lot. There's going to be a period of time where maybe we're just watching a video and reacting to a longer video together. Maybe there's like a video, like a certain documentary we can watch together, and every other moment I can pause it and give my 2 cents on something. You know, there's plenty of like video essays on YouTube and like, you know, Belle Delphine, Rise and Fall career, things like that, you know, I think there's a channel Sunny V2. There's all kinds of things on YouTube to watch. There's also all kinds of games. I thought I'd maybe do some working out on stream. I would actually work out tomorrow. Like, it's not going to be just me sitting here watching a video for 24 hours straight. I want to have variety, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to stream today, just for a moment, and ask you guys if you had any ideas of things that I could do tomorrow. And I was actually going to write them down if I could. Hold on 1 second. Let me go grab a notepad. So while I'm going to grab a piece of paper, think about something that you might want to watch, something that you might want to see me do on stream, okay? Not jack off, nothing vulgar, okay? 'Cause I'm not going to do that. That's for my Pornhub channel, you know, obviously. And just think anything you want to see, you know, and I'm not going to. And just because, by the way, just because you say it doesn't mean I'm going to do it, obviously. I want some suggestions. But I am thinking about doing a workout. I am going to be doing like an hour or 2, maybe longer. Depends on the game. And it depends on how good it is and how fun it is for everybody to watch and for me to play. Of course, everyone's subjective. You know what I mean? Everybody's subjective. So what... You might not want to watch me play GTA, but then later on, maybe I do a whole thing where I try to beat in one sitting an entire game from beginning to end. Maybe we try to do like, I quit it a long time ago and I haven't done it, but South Park, 111 in the live chat, if you want to see me start a new version, start a new game of it and play it all the way through. I quit because there was tits in it, there was nudity in it. Hey, hashtag free the nipple, but YouTube doesn't want that. So I don't know what the fucking... I don't know why they would do that. But that's South Park. They do that shit. They had their 25th anniversary recently. They did a stupid concert at Red Rocks in Colorado, just nearby. I should have gone. I should have fucking crashed it, but, you know, it's okay. Whatever. No, I don't have a Pornhub account. I was just joking. Just dry humor. I don't always laugh if I tell a joke, you know? Like, I don't always laugh at my own jokes. I did say that very plainly, though. So I can imagine people are like, wait, you have a fucking Pornhub channel? What the fuck? No, I don't. I'm not jacking off online. That's not my thing. If that's your thing, that's, you know, that's your thing. That's not my thing. I'm not knocking it. It's not me. Do a sculpture, Kappa? Possibly. Titanium Taxi 24-hour Wheel of Torture stream. Yeah, that's a great idea. Be right back. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper so I'm not forgetting all these great ideas. What the fuck am I doing? I'm on the computer. I can literally type this stuff down. What the fuck am I doing? I'm not a boomer. Like, I can literally write this stuff down.
I'd love penis, I'd love penis, 'cause I fancy one, anyone.
Cameron Walker, you're welcome, dude. I'm here for you. Oh, I appreciate that, Cameron. We are all here for you as much as...
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
I was in the middle of
24 hours? You can't speak 24 minutes a month to scrub in the shower. Another short stream? You can soy out on stream if you'd like. My little chimpanzee, Cooper, you really need to get it together. Let me see this 24-hour stream.
Anyway, as I was saying, Cameron Walker, you're welcome, dude. I'm here for you. We are all here for you. As much as we give you shit, we do care somewhat. Although we care and appreciate Aubrey far more than you. She's our queen, our savior, our leader. All hail Aubrey, our great leader. Okay, that's... You know, you started that comment out real nice, and then you just kind of... somewhere along the way you veered off course, and you just went down a path I couldn't follow. So, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Cameron. Anyway, Copper's left testicle spouting off bullshit. You can't speak 24 minutes a month to scrub... First of all, dumbass. I talked plenty, and I can talk as long as I want to. Okay, I have the gift of gab, as some would say. I can talk about nothing. Some people are going to take that out of context and make it seem like I'm talking about gibberish. Not true. But like when I say I can talk about nothing for 2 hours, 3 hours at a time, that's not to be. I'm not saying that I don't talk about anything. Like I'm not saying I'm dumb. You know what? I'm not going to explain myself. If you don't understand what I mean by when I say that, then that's not my fault. That's not my problem. So that's not my problem. Okay. And by the way, if Aubrey's the queen, I'm the king. If Aubrey's the queen, does that not make me the king by default?
Quandale Dingle here, and
I'm talking!
Copper on P-Hub, and I absolutely regret seeing Copper's obese ginger, as it's the worst thing my goofy uncle has shown me. I'm going to tickle your balls, boy. I still yo goofy sister for
What did your uncle show you? Tickle balls? Your uncle tickled your ball? Does someone need to call the police? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is... One second. What's up? Hold on. Let me read this comment. Quandale said, "What's up, guys? It's Quandale. I don't know what that is. Here, and I search up CopperCab on Pornhub, and I absolutely regret seeing Copper's obese ginger ass. It's the worst. Okay, first of all, my ass is not obese, jackass. Shut up. It's the worst thing my goofy uncle has shown me. What, your uncle showed you a video of me on Pornhub? That's a weird thing to do with your uncle. I'm just saying. I'm gonna tickle your balls. No, you're not. Fuck off. You're not stealing shit. Steal your goofy ass sister. Goofy ass. What are you even talking about? I'm not. See, this is what we're not gonna be doing for 24 hours. Okay? I'm not gonna be having somebody.
Sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words. Then you can sing along.
Ginger Ale is racist. Play against us clowns online, as it's been months to beg for a simple match, lol. I know you want to get even for me and Giga whooping your behind in the ring. Okay, you know what? That's an idea. That's an idea, and I will actually legitimately consider that, and I seriously consider it. I'm not just gonna bullshit you. Let's go. Let me write this stuff down. So, okay, obviously we're gonna be doing a. I'm gonna put showers. Okay, obviously a shower. One shower. We'll say one shower. No, I'm going to say 2 showers for a 24-hour stream. 2 hours. Okay, 2 showers. Shouldn't take me longer than a half an hour. 30 minutes, you know. Obviously, I'm going to sleep at some point. I'll maybe do 7 hours or something. 6 or 7 hours. 7 hours of sleep. Okay. I'll say 2 30-minute showers. Okay. Boom. I'm just writing some stuff down. Okay, so obviously we're going to be doing some gaming. There's going to be a couple periods of time tomorrow when we do games. For anyone wondering, I'm going to be doing this 24-hour stream tomorrow. Gaming period. Indefinite amount of time. In the live chat. Wait, somebody said, matches. I think, ginger ale matches. Matches versus clowns like ginger ale. Clowns and classmates. Obviously. Classmates are important people. Obviously. Not the fucking clowns. Matches versus clowns and classmates like ginger ale. Okay, that's written down. Working out. I gotta work out some. Workout period. I'm gonna be doing like, you know, maybe some burpees, some push-ups, some sit-ups, yada yada yada. You know, just some basic stuff. Because I mean, I don't have any dumbbells here, so I'm just gonna figure it out. You know, figure it out as I go, kind of thing. Oh yeah, what did Janet say? Janet said something about art. Didn't Janet say something about art? I thought I saw something about art. Hold on, Ivanator. Fuck. You are not a king, lol. Actually, if Aubrey's queen, If Aubrey's queen, then I'm king. Dumbass. We're married. You're not a king, lol. You are Aubrey's court jester. I am not a fucking court jester. Piss off. You're the fucking class clown. So who the fuck are you calling a jester, clown? You're basically a clown. That's basically a jester, idiot. Anyway, shut up. I don't need you popping. You know what? Tomorrow, when I do a 24-hour live stream, I'm not gonna tell anybody that they're not welcome to show up to a stream. Even people like Ivanator, GigaChad, even Harold or Bearing. I'm just gonna do my stream. It's gonna be a personal challenge. It should be a lot of fun, and I'm not gonna let these other things bother me. Janet said art and drawing tutorials, maybe. Well, there's a pencil emoji, or a session might be a good idea for the stream from a fellow artist. Well, you know what? I don't know. What? Hold on. Let me put in the live chat. I'm gonna do a little poll. Chances. Do you? Okay, hold on. Percent you. Do you think Copper will? Okay, how about this? How long do you think Copper's 24-hour live stream will last tomorrow? Okay, I'm gonna put under 1 hour for the first option. Okay, or actually I'll do under 2 hours, because that's, you know, I usually stream 2 hours, like 2 to 4, 8 to 10. Under 2 hours. Okay. Or less than 2 hours. Less than, we'll say 6 to 8 hours. Okay. $10 to 15 hours. Okay. Full complete 20 to 24 hours. Okay, we'll do that. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that I'm gonna do it tomorrow? In the live chat, I just put a poll. Less than 2 hours, 6 to 8 hours is a big jump from the first and second option. 10 to 15. So this is where you can vote and you can screenshot your own vote. Okay, and then at the end, at 2 days from now, because tomorrow's Friday. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Video reaction Friday. So video reaction Friday. Okay. And I'm gonna, after I write down all these ideas, I'll then go and I'll, on my own time, I'll block it out. I'll, like, you know, first hour this, second hour this, third hour this, fourth hour this, you know, at hour 5, 30-minute shower break, you know, or lunch, you know what I mean? Things like that. Workout period, so video reaction Friday, obviously, because tomorrow's Friday, so we'll do that. Art. What do y'all think about art? What do y'all think about, in the live chat? One in the live chat if you think I should do a painting tomorrow. You know what I mean? At some point. I mean, look, I'm going to be streaming for 24 hours. I might as well do something, like a painting. Like, you know, I mean, I don't really necessarily have to do it. I don't, you know what I mean? But if it's something that you guys want to, you know, you want to see me do, you know.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
One in the live chat if you want to see me do a painting. Just at some point for tomorrow. Because those painting streams can go on for 6 and 7 hours. But that might not, you know what, that might be like a thing that I do way later on in the night. Like at hour 10. I'm going to write it down. Because I think it's not a bad idea. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, Brass Bus. I haven't read your comment yet. Hour 10. Maybe like later on. Maybe way later in the stream. Do a chill painting. Period. You know? Maybe we do. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. So we got a video reaction on Friday. So we're going to do video reactions for 2 hours. For the first 2 hours. First 2 hours will be video reactions. Video reaction Friday, like a regular Friday stream. Okay? So, because I want to do that. I want to do that. Fulfill that right away. Because after that, it's like, well, what are you doing? You know, until 8 to 10. So, first 2 hours and then 8. So, 2 to 4 p.m. Hypothetically, even though I'm usually late for streams sometimes. So, from 2 to 4, 8 to 10. So, there will be 4 hours on Friday. 4 hours out of that 24 that I'll be doing video reactions. At least. Because, like, honestly, if I go longer, then I go longer. Whatever. King Dave in the live chat, making a schedule is a good idea. Yeah, I think so. I think doing a schedule is going to help me, you know, because it's a marathon. This is not going to be 24 hours straight of high energy. This is going to be just a long haul. This is going to be like a grindy, not a grindy stream, but like this is going to be it's a personal challenge. 24-hour live stream for real. A for real 24-hour live stream. I'm going to have a bed put up in here. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll pull in like a couch. Or honestly, you know what? Fuck it. Drop a 111 in the live chat if I should sleep in my gamer chair. Like if I should just like fucking set up a spot. And just fucking get a blanket, get like a pillow on my fucking desk here and just pass out. You know what I mean? There's going to be people that show up thinking I'm dead or something. Like, what the fuck? They're like, is he okay? Have y'all seen him moving in a while? And I'll keep the lights on in the background, like right here. I'll change the batteries out. So y'all know it's not like a paused screen. So you'll see these lights changing. I think that's a good way to show that it's not like just like a screen. That is if I'm asleep on stream. You know. Surfing to Saturn. Oh, hey, what's up, Surfing to Saturn? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice shades, Egg Boy. Okay, don't call me Egg Boy. See, I was just being nice, and then you were being a prick. So, there's that. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to fucking think! I don't want to talk to Copper Sweat! Can you stop that? Hey, left testicle, quit it! Stop it!
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with my mouth. Alright?
I'm over here yelling at my left testicle now.
And I'm gonna bring it up, big.
Hold on, I haven't even read Brass Bus's comment yet, okay? Can you just, like, not? Like, I don't want to do the bot thing all day. Can we not?
I've come in my pants. I can smell penis.
Have a few beers.
You are not
I'm trying to read comments in the live chat, boob.
Also, I have an idea. You should do a cooking session with Aubrey.
Cooking.
Taste
Wow. You actually
me,
just said something.
try me.
Wow. You actually just said something.
I'm too nice.
Hold on.
Like to shout, like to scream.
Hold on. That wasn't a bad idea, Boobzuka. You actually said something really smart. Hold on 1 second. First of all, let me read some comments here. Okay, Brass Bus said, Copper, I don't know if it's the Kansas summer sun or not, but it looks like your shoulder freckles are replicating faster than planned. Please use sunscreen during your terrible volleyball play. Well, I did cut the grass yesterday, so I did get a bit of sun. I also shaved my head last night because I don't know if y'all noticed I was rocking a full fucking fade for a moment there. I was rocking a full fade. I had the fade going, except my fucking hairline started like about right here. I think that my hairline starts about right there, right? Like where's my hairline supposed to start? I think it's like, I'm definitely not bald. I'm not. Says the guy with the shaved fucking head. I'm definitely not bald. I'm certainly not bald. No, I mean obviously I'm bald. Like I have a shaved head, but like I'm not like completely bald. And I don't have a bald spot on the back of my head. I've actually got a full head of hair, but not full. But it's just I got like a really big forehead basically. It like comes back like a, you know what I mean? But it's not like the full Fraser Crane. It's not like you know, it's not like Mr. Garrison. You know what I mean? It's not like all the way back here. It's just like I don't look like a fucking, you know, an old squire, you know what I mean, with the fucking bowl cut with the dome showing. It's just my hairline's like right here, you know what I mean. So anyway, I mean, look, what can you do? You know what I mean. Most like 99% of men, at some point in their life, or maybe it's 95%. Like it's a legitimate. It's like a high percentage have male pattern baldness. It's not uncommon. It is actually quite common, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing to be ashamed. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, can I be honest? I actually like the shaved head look. I really do, and I'm not just saying that because I have to feel that way. Which I don't have to feel that way. I mean, look, you can get hair plugs. I look at Elon Musk. They're not that crazy expensive, but that's just not me. I'm not like I'm not that vain. Not that you're like. I don't want to call people who get hair plugs or try to like fix their hair. I'm not trying to call you vain because I don't think that's like, whatever. If you just like to have hair, that's totally fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna shame you or try to be belittle you for maybe having a little vanity or like, you know, wanting to make your image a certain way. I don't know. Like, you know, if you're not hurting anybody and you're just doing it yourself, you know, getting your hair done, that's your prerogative. It's not my business. And if you're happy, whatever. But I actually like having a shaved head. I mean, it's kind of like I think it looks good on me. I think I rock the bald beard well. Personally, that's just my opinion, and it's me, so that's the only opinion that should matter, right? You know, well, that and I guess your wife, but like my wife loves it. My wife likes it, so that's cool. Everyone's happy. Anyway, Brass Bus to refer to the comment. Yeah, I do wear sunscreen when I play volleyball. I appreciate the kindness. I think you're being kind. I'm not sure. Talking about my freckles replicating fast, whatever.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with my mouth.
You know.
All right. I'm gonna put your cock in my mouth, and I'm gonna bite it up, big.
Okay,
tomorrow we're not Copper's left testicle. Copper's left testicle. What am I even saying? I'm not gonna keep people from by telling them that. I've tried that before. All right, are you done now? Thank you. Anyway, ClearCab. Please, classmates, help me. It's me, ClearCab. I'm locked in Copper's basement. The big sweaty bastard. I'm not big and sweaty. Feeds me nothing but cum juice. Not true. And dinner crumbs. So you should be thankful that you even get dinner crumbs. Cum and crumb. That's what it's called. It's, you know, when you get dinner crumbs and cum juice, it's called a cum and crumb. It's the cum and crumb special. Obviously not. I'm joking. There is no fucking ClearCab locked in a basement, okay? Relax, people. I'm joking around. Someone called the cops on this good-for-nothing fat bald version of Ted Bundy. What the fuck? I'm not... First of all, I'm not any kind of version of Ted Bundy. That's disgusting. That's sick. Gross. He keeps violating me. I am not violating anybody. Boobzuka, you're not a jester. You're the entire circus, Mr. Avocado. Also, I have an idea. You should do a cooking session with Aubrey. I think... Okay, barring your stupidity in your comment, that's actually a really good idea. A cooking session. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you agree with Boobzuka. Not the fucking first part of Boobzuka's comment, but the second part. Drop a 111 in the live chat. Cooking session with Aubrey. I think that's a great idea. Like, for real. I will have to somehow cook in the stream studio. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how that will work, but I can certainly, we could definitely prep. I can bring a table in here and we can do some, I mean, it's a good idea in theory, but I think it might not be feasible really how you imagine a cooking stream, because I can't disconnect the camera, take it in the kitchen, move the computers in there and do all that stuff and bring it back and not have it take the stream down momentarily. I want the goal would be for the stream, at the end of the stream when it's over, to have 24 hours at least. Like when you zoom all the way, when you rewind all the way back on the timeline of the stream video or whatever. Like right now, if you click at the bottom of the video, wherever you're watching this, and you can pull it all the way back, you can see on the little line there how long the stream's been going for. Currently, we're coming up on 45 minutes now. We've been streaming. Already we've been streaming for on the better half of an hour. Just 23 more of those, you know? So I'm going to try legitimately. Y'all, I know a lot of you probably don't believe me, but for real, like, let's look at the poll right now. Let's look. I started the poll 12 minutes ago. 124 people voted. Let's see what 124 classmates. Let's see what they said. Let's see what the fucking the poll says here, okay? Boom, right there. How long do you think the 24-hour stream will last tomorrow? 55%, the overwhelming majority. Less than 2 hours. I will say this though, nearly 20%. Nearly 20% are saying 20 to 24. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Those of you who have faith in me and think that I can do it. That's really cool. I appreciate that. And I'll tell you what right now. I appreciate these people. All these people. But I'll tell you what. I can respect the people that voted for that. The people that voted less than 2 hours, I can actually respect that because I know I have been bad at keeping schedules on my streams. And I recognize this. I am fully aware that I am not super consistent when it comes to following through with certain things that I've said I'm going to do on streams. So I can understand totally that there's the majority of people, half the people that voted think that over half think that I am not going to make it even past 2 hours. I can understand that. I can respect that. I am not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not. If your goal was to piss me off by voting that, well, try again. You failed. Because it doesn't piss me off. I actually understand that. I totally can appreciate that and respect that. And it's just going to be up to me to prove all of you wrong in a good way. I'm sure maybe there's a group of you that want to see me go for 24 hours, but just don't believe me. And that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. I'll end the stream there, but or I'll end the poll there. But yeah, so it's it's totally fair. It's totally fair. I don't think that you're wrong or not wrong. I don't think you're dumb to vote under 2 hour thing. Whatever. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. What did Kierman say? Kiernan, sorry. Haven't stopped by in a while. Hello, Kiernan. How are you doing? Hope all is well. God bless. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind comment. Thank you for the $5 donation. That's very generous. Very generous. I appreciate you. Yeah, and Cobber's Left Testicle just spamming being a fucking prick for no fucking reason at all.
Ginger,
you better run. We're not talking about anything
I want
political.
your soul. I'm just a pale freckled ginger.
Why?
Hey, you tubby, neurotic.
Don't call me tubby!
Short stack. You don't have the energy or
Don't
stamina
call
to
me
stream for
fucking
24
tubby!
hours.
Oh, I
Stop
have the
flapping
energy.
your
Oh,
gums
I
and
have
go
the
and buy
fucking
some
stamina,
Sudocrem
you
before the
prick.
carpet burns. I'll give your mean
Stop
all
flapping
later
your gums and
tonight
go buy
when
some
you go Betty bye
What the
bye.
fuck is Sudocrem? What is that? What is that? Is that a medicated ointment? Fuck off, Copper Ginge. Don't talk about Meemaw either. Anonymous! Don't start gifting rotten eggs to people. Seriously. First of all, your whole comment makes no sense. And you're wrong, Copper Ginge. I have the stamina. I have the energy to go for 24 hours. Obviously, as I've said earlier, if you're watching, I'm not going to be doing a high energy stream for 24 hours straight. There are going to be periods of time where I give myself a break, and I'll still be on camera. But I'll mute, so I'm not talking. I'll even put a little thing that says I'm not talking for this period. I'm taking maybe put a timer, okay, like a quiet time where I just game or I watch a video. Or you know what? Maybe I don't have to do it like where I'm muted. I don't need to like make myself mute. But we can just like watch a video and pause intermittently, and I can make comments, kind of more chill vibes. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be yelling for 24 hours. I'm not gonna be, super high energy for 24 hours straight. There's gonna be periods where I take a shower. There's gonna be a period where I just game with people that are in the chat. Maybe I put like a code in the live chat or something where people can, game with me and join a lobby. That can be fun to do, and people can watch me play against people like Ginger Ale's Racist, Giga Chat, whoever that wants to join. Maybe I fight them in like the WWE game, like we do it online version. Or I play some South Park. Stick of Truth. Ugh. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you want me to play that tomorrow. I don't know. I tried it before, and it's too offensive. But I know that a lot of people in the past really wanted me to play South Park, The Stick of Truth. It's like the classic one. I think. Do people think it's better than the Fractured Butthole? I don't know. I didn't get all the way through it. I think I got to like a basement or something with Kyle. Or no, there were some woman's tits in the game, and I stopped the stream because I was like, nuh-uh, we're not doing that. So unfortunately, because first of all, I like tits. Okay. So controversial to say. Not really. I'm a feminist, but whatever. I'm also, I also Like tits. I mean, I like tits. Like, whatever, you know. Drop a 3 in the live chat if you also like tits, you know. Or don't do that. Don't do that. We're not objectifying women. And I'm not objectifying women. I'm just saying, like, first of all, you know, hashtag free the nipple. And I'm not saying that in a sexual way. I'm saying that, like, because equality. If a guy can show their nipple on stream, you know what I mean? As long as you're of legal age, obviously. And you know, it's a consent, and you're not doing something against your will, and it's legal. Everything's legal, you know. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You know, stop sexualizing something that's totally natural. Women have chests, men have chests, other genders have chests. We're humans. Like, what is the? You cannot show your, you know, this part of skin on camera. I was like, kind of goofy. Anyway, I mean, goofy to an extent, you know what I mean? I just think that sexualizing people in general and fetishizing something that, you know, women and other genders that also breastfeed use their breasts to breastfeed. That is a natural thing. That is not a sexual thing, okay? Fucking the fetishization of things like that is wrong, in my opinion. You're free to disagree, but I'm just saying. I don't want to talk about politics and stuff like that right now, okay? It's just not really, I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about the 24-hour live stream that I am going to be doing tomorrow. Anyway, fuck off, CopperCab, and fuck off, Anonymous, okay? Stop gifting rotten eggs. Titanium Taxi, dear Mr. Copper, I was, in quotes, forced, aka gifted a rotten egg emoji without my consent. Whatever, dude. Don't violate me. I'm not going to violate you. I'm rooting for you to complete your 24-hour stream with 100% completion. Tomorrow, there will be a 24-hour live stream, and it will have 100% completion. Most likely. In the event, and I say most likely only because maybe the power goes out at some point. You never know. I don't know. Okay, Google, what's the weather? Actually, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Like, I'm just saying, like, maybe there's a storm. I don't know. I'll have to check the weather, and I'll check the weather, and I'll talk about it maybe at the very beginning of tomorrow's stream when I start the 24-hour stream. But we'll see. There shouldn't be any problems, though. There shouldn't be any problems. So I'm gonna be going for 100. No, not 20% completion, Winky. 100%. What are your thoughts on reading a book to us, something SJW related? That could be interesting. Let me write that down. That's not a bad idea. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $2 donation, Titanium Taxi, and also legitimately thank you for the suggestion. Reading time, reading book, period. I'm gonna actually start writing suggested by Titanium Taxi. Cooking session with Aubrey, I think was suggested by Boobzuka. Let me actually confirm that. Boobzuka cooking set. Yep, Boobzuka suggested a cooking period. Painting, I think that was something art related. I think what's her name suggested? I can't remember her name right now. I'm just trying to do like 5 different things right now. Or I think she said something to do with art. I don't know if it was like a painting stream in particular, but I like the idea of doing paintings at a certain point.
You know what that is?
That could be a lot of fun.
Greg's vagina. I got a
oh boy.
vagina.
Hello, Basic Chad. Hello. How are you? You're reading of My Immortal on stream?
Hey class.
What?
I bet we can make our Lil Ronga boy rage quit within the first 2 hours.
No. Wrong!
Look at this as a
Wrong!
challenge.
You cannot do that.
Accepted.
No, that's it. I quit. I'm fucking done. Obviously, I'm joking. I'm not quitting. Okay, why is there someone moaning in my ear? Can we change these for tomorrow's stream? I mean, I doubt that that's gonna happen, but no, basically, child, you're not gonna make me quit tomorrow, okay? Me streaming for 24 hours is not an invitation or a challenge to all of you.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
No, me talking about how I'm gonna stream for 24 hours is a challenge. Tomorrow, I'm streaming for 24 hours tomorrow, not today. I've got to get off the stream soon because I got to go play volleyball. I'm in a volleyball league, a rec league, and.
Baby, I'm a sin for you.
Tomorrow I'm starting to play. That's not a challenge to all of you to make me quit. You understand me? Let me make that clear. It is not a challenge challenge to make
chubby jelly jugs fatty fat cunt tubby chubby jelly jugs fatty fat cunt tubby chubby jelly jugs fatty.
I'm doing a 24-hour stream and you're not going to make me quit it.
Chubby jelly jugs fatty fat cunt tubby chubby jelly jugs.
Gosh, dude, stop.
Cameron.
Stop.
Cameron.
I'm just waiting for these to stop. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if these are approved in real time, or if it's
This
Aubrey
is
just
my
waiting to piss me
happy
off, or
song.
y'all.
I like
Maybe
to
y'all are
sing
working
it
together
all
to
day
irritate
long.
me. I don't know.
I'll teach you the words.
I'm trying to. I want to read. I'm gonna read all. I'm gonna try to read all these comments. Okay, that's gonna. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I can imagine tomorrow. Oh boy. Okay, all right. Guys, girls, all genders. Okay, listen to me. Tomorrow, I expect there to be a couple people that are probably gonna try to piss me off and make me rage quit. What could, by the way, legitimately end up being a stream that people will remember. Like, oh yeah, I know I was there. I remember when CopperCab literally did a 24-hour straight stream. Nobody believed he would do it. And I was there. Hashtag I was there in the live chat. Right now, drop a 111 in the live chat if you're going to be one of those people that will be able to say, I was there. Watch that end up being like a meme or like a joke. Like, I was there. Hashtag I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there to witness it. Even if it was only for a moment, I stopped by the stream. I watched. I hung out. I was there. I was in the room that day. Will you be one of those people to have been to the room that day? The classroom, the studio, the streaming, the classroom. Sometimes I call this the classroom. It's really a streaming studio. It's literally what it's for. It's all y'all don't see there's a lot of equipment behind this camera, behind this screen. I'm seeing a lot of green names in the live chat, a lot of rotten eggs. Dropping 111s. Lithium locomotive, hello. That's another. What is it with these vehicles? The metal. These are all parodies of CopperCab. Anyway. No. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be interesting. You're attending tomorrow, James Styles. I appreciate that. Dark EV25 is going to be there tomorrow. Titanium Taxi, hashtag all 24. What does that even mean? Anyway. I know, look, listen, when I say that I'm going to be doing a 24-hour straight live stream as a challenge, something that I think will be fun for me, that is not me inviting you to try to come here and get me off stream or make me rage quit. That is not an invitation. That is not a challenge to class clowns or rotten eggs or any would-be idiot to try and, like, get me to rage quit the stream, okay? Or piss me off to the point where I just don't want to be on camera. Don't show up tomorrow just looking to cause problems. If you do, well, that's what you do. But you're not going to make me quit. 100% completion. 100%. Tomorrow will be a legendary stream. Historic stream for the CopperCab channel. And you're not gonna be the asshole. I'm gonna start, you know what ass clowns. That's an insult for people. Whatever, you fucking ass clown. Class clown. Take out the CL. Cause these clowns have no fucking class. They're ass clowns. They're a bunch of fucking ACs. They're a bunch of ass clowns. Peach emoji, clown emoji, ass clown. That's what they are. Anyway, I'm not here to insult them. Like I said earlier, I do appreciate some of you for showing up and hanging out. Like, I do enjoy, the familiar names in the chat, the familiar faces, and it's like a big friend group. You don't always get along with all your friends. Sometimes you have stupid little moments and beefs or whatever, but you get over it. You move on. Anyway, no Lithium Locomotive tomorrow will not be the stream of the clowns. Tomorrow will be remembered as the 24-hour live stream that Copper did not quit. Copper came through and came out. Not in like a homosexual way. Although I am bi, but I'm saying like came out on top. You need to let me finish my sentence. Came through, and he came out on top. Not on top in a sexual way. I mean, well, you know, came out on top. When you come out on top, that means you come out like winning. You're the victor. Anyway, I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream. It's gonna be incredible tomorrow. And right now, if you're just now tuning in or just now clicking on the stream, we're not doing it right now. We're doing it tomorrow, and it's starting tomorrow, probably around this time tomorrow. And we're gonna go at least 24 hours, probably just 24. And then I'm gonna stop the stream, take a break. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But you know, it's gonna be incredible. Anyway, Basic Chad said, "Hey class, I bet we can make our little Ranga boy rage quit within the first 2 hours. I look at this as a challenge. Challenge accepted. www. I'm gonna read all these W's. www. No, I'm not gonna actually read all these W's. That's such a stupid thing to do. Fuck off, Gay Chad. It's not a challenge to you, okay? And you would fail anyway. So piss off. 9-inch nips. The fuck? Okay, 9-inch nips. You look like Humpty Dumpty had sex with John Lennon at the YMCA. I do not look like Humpty Dumpty. Hold on. You look like Humpty Dumpty had sex with John Lennon at the YMCA. How does that make sense? All right, you know what? Here, let me help you out here. Hold on one moment. Humpty Dumpty. Okay? John Lennon. Okay? Let's see here. So we got Humpty Dumpty. Okay? Literally looks nothing like me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. John Lennon. Okay? So is this meant to be John Lennon? Whatever, just fucking picture of John Lennon. I'll take out some photos of John Lennon. So John Lennon and Humpty Dumpty had sex at the YMCA, and that's what makes CopperCab. You think so? Well, guess what? You're fucking wrong. Fuck you. 9-inch nips. Talking about me looking like something while your name's 9-inch nips. Stupid. Brass Bus. I think the only people that can stream for 24 hours are Copper Chad and or Iron Cab. No, wrong. CopperCab can stream for 24 hours. Maybe you can yet prove yourself to be a legend. What? I am a legend, moral. Whatever, idiot. You know what, dude? Or you know what? Well, tomorrow I'm gonna prove I'm a legend by streaming for 24 hours straight. And I'll tell you what right now. I don't need to prove that I'm a legend because I already am one. Okay? Widely regarded as such. Objectively on the internet by other like big YouTubers and other people and just people in general. Look at all the comment sections. Anyway, jackass, don't tell me I need to prove myself to be a legend by streaming for 24 hours. Iron Cab is look, Iron Cab, I will be working out tomorrow, so maybe Iron Cab shows up for a moment. I'm just kidding. No. CopperCab, 24-hour stream. Alright, Copper Chat's not even a thing. Baka Jitler, or no, Copper Jin's just spamming insults, so fuck him. Ugh. Baka Jitler, hey piggy, thanks for the... I'm not a piggy. Thanks for the clown roll. I made you a class clown on the Discord server because you're an idiot. That's not something you should be thanking me for. You should be begging me to not make you a clown. Smiley Face, it really is an honor, says Baka. Anyway, I heard that you and Meemaw commit tickle time every night. I'm not going to read that comment. No, that's not true. You're fucking sick. Oh, and the next comment is from someone named Meemaw. Why haven't you called me today, you little fanny? She doesn't call me a little fanny. What the fuck are you talking about? Forgot all about Meemaw? Your Meemaw question mark? No. And 24 hours sat on your ass? Should be easy for you since that's what you do 24 hours. 24 GD7. Sat drinking sweet tea. I don't drink sweet tea. I haven't drank sweet tea in a long time, even though I love sweet tea. No, and that's not what I do 24/7. That's not what I do 24 GD7. And don't say GD in the comment. Why are you insulting me? You're not even Meemaw. Shut the fuck up. Don't use my Meemaw's name. And don't call me a lard. I'm not a lard ass dummy. Don't use my Meemaw's name either. Nobody's allowed to use my Meemaw's name anymore. Unless it's a compliment thing, you know. By the way, no, don't put Trump 2024. That's not, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, no, Ozzy. That's okay. I was done reading comments anyway. Maybe Aubrey, that's what Aubrey was waiting for. I don't know.
Aubrey, my dearest queen,
Maybe she was waiting
could you
for me to get
please do
called
the
up. I
lads
don't
in the
know.
class
That
a
was
favor
very
and
well
smash
timed,
a
I
couple
guess.
of eggs on Copper's head?
Can
The
we get some
cock
ideas for
really
tomorrow's
looks like he
stream?
needs to be put in his place
In the live
today,
chat,
and a
put
bit of egg
okay,
yolk
if you're
might
gonna,
do the trick.
I appreciate donations, but like maybe y'all want to use that moment to suggest something.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Johnny the robot. Hold on 1 second. I need to read. Ozzy Bob said, Aubrey, my dearest queen.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Hold on 1 second, okay? Hold on 1 second. Someone in the live.
I'd love penis. I love penis. Cause I fancy
Hold on 1 second. Hannah, if I want to answer your question.
anyone.
I'm going to answer. Hey, Hannah, in the live chat, I'm going to answer.
I am so looking to playing against you on gaming and making you rage quit. LOL. Should I pair up with Chad again or maybe someone else like Drum?
No! Shut
Let
up!
me know besides the time as I work during the day. Hashtag I was here when Copper rage quit.
I'm the
I'm
blue
not
whale.
going to
I'm the
rage
blue
quit.
whale. I'm the big, big, big blue whale.
Y'all, just listen.
What kind of animal am I?
Listen, tomorrow's going to be amazing, okay? I'm doing a 24-hour live stream. But that's not a challenge for people to try to get me to rage quit. Stop it. Don't. Why would you want to do that? Do y'all not like it when I stream? Like, people will complain on my Discord, you're not streaming. When are you streaming? You're late. Exclamation mark, late cab in the Discord server. I'm actually being fucking serious about a 24-hour straight live stream that could be legendary. It could be epic.
Shut the
mythical.
fuck up.
A mythical stream. And y'all are
You're
like, we're gonna make him rage quit. That's gonna be funny. No, dude. No, that's not cool. Like, I'm actually trying. I'm for real gonna do a fucking 24-hour stream. Like, that should be something. Like, you don't have to be excited for it, but you shouldn't be like wanting to try to make me rage quit it. You know what I mean? Anyway, to answer your question, I can't remember their name. Is it gonna be like a sleeping stream or like Hannah from the live chat? You gonna stream yourself sleeping or gonna stay awake for 24 hours? It's not. I'm gonna stream 24 hours, and I'm going to, at a certain point during the stream, take a nap, or I'm gonna sleep for a little bit, but I'll sleep on camera. You know, there's been talks about me doing a sleeping stream. Drop a one in the live chat if you know what I'm talking about. A sleep stream. It used to be a thing where I would say every Sunday I would do a sleeping stream. But then a few idiots like Bering. Drop a 333 if you remember the bedtime story from Bering. Homophobic fucking bedtime story. Not funny. Very problematic. Not funny at all. Was not funny. Anyway. Things happened and it made me not want to do sleeping streams. Okay? Well, anyway. I'm actually going to be doing a sleeping stream. By doing the 24-hour stream, there's going to actually be a moment where I'm sleeping on stream, on camera. Because I'm not going to stay awake for 24 hours straight on the stream. No. Why would I do that? There's going to be a moment where I take a nap. You know, you still should take care of your health. You know, like I said, I'm not going to be going crazy. I'm not going to be going crazy for 24 hours. I'm not going to be raging. I'm not going to be yelling for 24 hours straight. No. I'm not going to be gaming for 24 hours straight or watching videos for 24 hours straight. That's why that is why I'm streaming right now, because I wasn't even going to stream today because I've got volleyball. I probably have to get off in the next 15 minutes off stream because I got to go to volleyball. But I wanted to take a moment and ask y'all, seriously, because I actually wanted to get y'all's opinions and your, you know, like ideas. Like I wanted to write some of them down if I saw any good ones about tomorrow, because it's going to be a marathon. It's not going to be a sprint. I'm not sprinting for 24 hours. It's going to be a marathon. I'm going to have to pace myself. I'm going to have to do periods of time where I just game. There's going to be periods of time where I hardly talk, maybe. You know, it depends on if my throat, like if my voice is starting to hurt a little bit. Maybe I get some hot tea with some honey. I don't know. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe it'll be fine, and, you know, I won't need to do periods of time where I don't talk a lot. But maybe there are periods where I'm like, we're watching a video, and I'm like pausing every minute or so to make a comment about it. You know, we're like reviewing videos, we're reacting to videos. Kind of like, you know, I don't know if any of y'all watch Asmongold. Like Asmongold will sometimes, I think, watch like Sunny V2 or something, and like he'll just watch a video, and like every other moment, if he feels like he needs to pause and he has something to say, he'll pause the video, this like 15-20 minute video, and he'll add his 2 cents or he'll comment, which I can do easily. Like I can comment on things because that's what I mean. Like in fact, I think I've done things like that before. Like I think there was a CopperCab documentary done relatively recently, you know, past few months, and I watched one, and you know, you just make comments. You know, anyway. So there can be periods of time where I'm not talking like I am right now, where it's like, you know what I mean, pretty just, you know, talking a lot kind of. So so gaming. Ronnie James Devo in the live chat says gaming may not be a good idea for your mental stamina. What, for like the 24-hour stream? Because I've gamed for plenty of time and not had any issues. But like maybe you mean like I'll get burnt out or something. I don't know. I don't think I will. I think it should be fine though. But I appreciate the concern or the comment. You know. Anyway, George Licker says I love Asmongold. He's, you know, he's cool. Keith Koster says he won't last. LOL. Well, we'll see about that tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. So like I said, 24-hour live stream tomorrow. 4 hours already. That's video reaction because, you know, every Friday's video reaction Friday. 2 to 4, 8 to 10. It's supposed to be 2 hours, 2 hours. So that's 4 hours total in the day. Reacting to videos that y'all can submit. So maybe if they're funny or if they're good, if it's a good time, and I'm like having a good time, I'm like, whatever, you know, why not? Why not push this a little bit longer? Maybe we do that a little bit longer. I don't know. Maybe I'm more stricter about it and I'm like, no, we're going to stop at this period. I'm going to take a 30-minute I'm going to take a shower. You know, after the first video reaction, or I go have lunch. Not go have it, but I go get lunch and I bring it here and I eat on camera. I'm going to be eating lunch on stream. I'm going to sleep on stream. I'm going to game on stream. I'm going to shit and piss and cum on stream. It's going to be great, y'all. That last part, obviously, I'm joking. I'm not going to shit, piss, and cum on stream. That's... No. Just a joke. But, seriously, though. So... yeah, lunch, gaming, you know, videos. So there will be like showering. I'll take a shower, obviously, off stream, and I'll change off stream. You know what I mean? I want to stay fresh, and like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, Vibranium Vibrator said copper will definitely last. I believe. Well, that's a very nice thing to say, Vibranium Vibrator. I appreciate that kind comment. Anyway, as I was reading comments, Aussie Bob, Aubrey, my dearest queen, could you please do the lads in the class a favor and smash a couple of eggs on Copper's head? The cockwomble. Okay, what the fuck do you mean by cockwomble? I'm not a cockwomble, whatever the hell that is. Really looks like he needs to be put in his place today, and a bit of egg yolk might do the trick. Wrong. Your whole comment is wrong. Shut the fuck up, Aussie Bob. No, I'm not going to have anyone cracking eggs. Drop a one in the live chat if there should be a period of time where we have an Eggapalooza. CopperCab's Eggapalooza. Is that... No, that's not going to be the name of the stream. No, we're not going to remember this is the Eggapalooza like a fucking festival, okay? 24 hour... It's not going to be like that. It's the 24-hour stream, not Eggapalooza, okay? No, don't put yes in the... No, Garage Lad. No, no. Drop a one in the live chat if Aubrey should crack a bunch of eggs on my head at some point. Okay, you know what? How about this? Tomorrow on stream. Maybe I make it a thing where if I'm off camera for a certain amount of time, Aubrey gets to crack an egg on my head. How does that sound? Yes or no in the live chat? How does that sound? Yes or no in the live chat. Also, how about tomorrow I make the lunch or maybe dinner fun. Maybe because we can't cook on camera. Maybe I let the chat order a pizza for me. Like, not order a pizza, but like I go on stream, I stream it, and we build the pizza. And the chat can pick out with Aubrey. Maybe Aubrey comes in here and the chat, maybe the chat tells Aubrey what ingredients to put on the pizza. Drop a 333 in the live chat if you like that idea. See, like I'm coming up with these ideas. Like I'm saying that's probably not the greatest idea, like the best thing, because some people are gonna maybe try to fuck with me. I don't know, but I'm trying. Like, do y'all not recognize that I'm being nice right now? And I'm like, you know what? We can let's make the chat a bit more involved. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be to my own detriment. I just think that it's like, you know, maybe that's something y'all wanna. Maybe it's just something different. You know, something different. Copper Ginge says, that sounds fun. Well, if Copper Ginge is saying it sounds fun, it's probably not going to be fun. Just saying. No, not to be insulting. Okay, hold on. Let me go ask Aubrey. 1 second. Alex Jones says, CopperCab, do a pizza party for the... You know what? One in the live chat if we should do a pizza party at some point. George Laker says, we're going to make an abomination of a pizza. Please fucking don't. Hold on 1 second. Aubrey. Aubrey. I'm gonna have Aubrey confirm this. Hold on 1 second. Aubrey, you're on camera, just so you know. Tomorrow for dinner, because I'm doing a 24-hour stream. Tomorrow for dinner, I had the idea randomly that you and the clowns and the classmates, more importantly, build a pizza for me on stream.
Build a pizza?
Build a pizza. So y'all build the pizza that I'll eat for dinner on stream. They get. I want you to pick. Let the classmates, not clowns, pick the ingredients for tomorrow's pizza, and then I'll eat it on camera while I game.
Should we do it in the live chat or in the Discord?
I think. Why are you suggesting Discord? Possibly, is there something wrong with the live chat?
Yeah, because I would need time to be able to get the ingredients that they want.
Well, no, I thought you would do it live. Like you would stream it on the pizza website. You would stream
it.
Yeah, ordering it online so that we can literally here. I'll actually open up a website right now.
I understand now. I thought you were saying like I was gonna make the pizza from scratch kind of thing.
No. Like you go to like Domino's or Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Be careful.
I know. I got you. Yeah, you're fine. It's fine. I thought that could be a fun thing to do. Like we go to Domino's. Or really a fun thing for y'all to do. I'm just trying to come up with some fun ideas for people to do. And that people seem to like that idea. That's an excellent idea. Okay, Keith, whatever. Excellent idea. So if you go here and you go to menu, and then you can literally
build a pizza. Okay.
Yeah, build your own pizza. So all of you tomorrow can actually build the pizza. So you just do the menu, things like that. You can literally build it right there.
Yeah, I get it. Okay,
yeah.
Sure.
You like that idea?
Sure. Yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah, just something fun. Okay. Also tomorrow, Copper just wants pizza. No, it's not. Whatever. Anyway, I mean, hopefully it's a good pizza, but yeah. But I imagine it'll be a good pizza. I imagine you guys are gonna be great to me, and you're gonna make me something delicious. George Liquor says anchovies, No, don't. Okay, well, if you want to waste money, if you want Aubrey to waste money on a fucking pizza, then you're gonna put anchovies on it. Cause I'm not eating fucking anchovies. The fuck is? Have you seen SpongeBob? Anchovies. No, thank you. They smell. Pineapples, cacoli. Okay, a bunch of nasty things. Okay, that's. So what George? So don't take suggestions for. So what you're saying is don't take suggestions from George Liquor. Okay, noted.
Don't the anchovies in SpongeBob go?
Yeah. All right. Nah. So yeah, that's good. And also tomorrow, if I'm not on camera, for a certain period of time, I want you to crack an egg on my head.
How long?
How long, guys? Girls, all genders in the live chat. In the live chat, how long? Like, if I'm off camera for longer than 30 minutes? Because I had to take a shower. You know what I mean? How about the showers are different. I get a period of time for a shower. But outside of the shower, if I'm off camera for like longer than 5 minutes or 10, well, what if I had to shit?
Why would it take you longer than 10 minutes to shit?
Okay, so 10 minutes. I mean, there's gonna be periods of time. No, fuck off with that 1 minute shit. Okay. Fuck off with the 1 minute stuff. 15. Okay, Pimpernal said 15 minutes. Liquid Cab said, okay, even the Liquid Cab's 15 minutes. Okay, I think 15 minutes is actually fair. Okay. I think that, you know what, that's actually fair. few people are saying 15 minutes. That's actually a fair thing. So if I'm off camera tomorrow after I start the stream, aside from showers, you know, going to get lunch, things like that. If I'm off camera longer than 15 minutes, okay? Then eggs to the head. Y'all can remember I said I'm not gonna say you can clip that. I don't want anyone clipping shit on my streams, but remember I said that. Remember I said that. You know what? I might not delete this stream or private this stream until tomorrow's stream, so people get the memo. People that weren't around for right now. What?
You need to get off stream anyway because we have to go soon.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna get off.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long.
Thank you, Aubrey. I appreciate
I'll teach you the words.
Lovely.
Then you can sing along.
So 15 minutes.
Bug-eyed Humpty Cunt honestly believes he is going to stream for 24 hours. You couldn't beat an older man just over half your size in a boxing match. Give it up and accept that you are forever going to be our perpetual plaything. Now dance, monkey, dance.
I'm the blue whale. I'm the blue whale. I'm the big, big, big blue whale.
Then 15 minutes.
What kind of animal am I?
Equals egg. Okay, that's fair. So if I'm off camera for longer than 15 minutes.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you
Okay, I gotta get off. I gotta get off stream, y'all.
along.
Seriously, I gotta get off stream. No more comments. Let me just read a few of these, and I got to get off because we have to go. We have to leave.
I'd love penis. I love penis. Cause I fancy one.
And then I have to go.
Anyone.
So, seriously. Okay. Okay, decline anymore, Aubrey. There's a delay, so she probably won't, but.
This
just
is
no.
my
Okay, I appreciate the donations, but I need to
sing it all day
I actually have to go,
I'll
y'all.
teach you the words. Then you can
Don't
sing
call.
along.
It's not gonna be remembered as Eggapalooza. Anyway, Johnny the Robot. Hey, Mr. Copper. This is my creator. Maybe he can create you a robot too. Good luck on your stream. No, I'm not. No, it's sex. No, I'm not watching that. Baka, I appreciate you saying good luck, but no, we're not watching a sex video robot thing. Baka Jitler. Hey, Shiny Head. We all know you won't make it to all 24 hours because you and Meemaw will miss your daily cuddle touch time. What the fuck is wrong with you? Daily cuddle touch time. That is so inappropriate and so wrong. Your comment is wrong. No, and I am gonna make it 24 hours on stream. So piss off. Ginger Ale is racist. Oh, I am so looking forward to playing against you on gaming and making you rage quit. LOL caps. Should I pair up with Chad again or maybe someone else like Trump? I remember the robot reading this out loud. I don't know why I'm reading it, but I'm responding to it. Let me know besides the time as I work during the day. Hashtag I was there when Copper rage quit. No, I'm not gonna rage quit. So fuck off, dude. I don't care if you pair up with Chad or not. You're gonna lose. And I'll beat you. I will absolutely demolish. I will demolish you in gaming. Any fucking game. You will go down, prick. Shitler, Copper is a baka. Copper is a shiny gincest. No, I'm not. Don't deny Copper. We all know you and Aubrey commit gincest every night. That is so inappropriate. You do not know that. And you don't make comments about my wife and mine's sex life. That is so inappropriate and so wrong. Shut up. Anyway, not gincest. Copper Ginge, bug-eyed Humpty. First of all, I am not a bug-eyed Humpty cunt. A bug-eyed Humpty cunt. What kind of insult is that? Why are you making up insults like that? That's not even necessary. It's rude. I'm not that. Honestly believes he's gonna stream for 24 hours. I'm going to stream for 24 hours, jackass. You couldn't beat an older man just over half your size in a boxing match. Wrong! I did beat Gavin Gapin McInnes. I did beat him. Whatever. Give it up and accept that you are forever going to be our perpetual plaything. No, I am not. No, I am not. I'm not giving shit up. I'm not giving a fucking thing up, you asshole. You ass clown. That's what you are. What are you, forever going to be a fucking ass clown? Dumbass? No, I am nobody's perpetual plaything. Now dance monkey dance. Now, and that's a racist comment. No, I'm not dancing. I'm not a monkey. I'm not a dancing monkey, and I'm not dancing for anybody. Go fuck yourself, prick. I ain't dancing for you. Piss off, weirdo. Bilbo Teabaggins. Yeah, Aubrey. Yes, Aubrey, be the sweet angel we all know you are and smash an egg on Copper's head. Do it for the legions of ABBs out there. That's Aubrey's bitch boys, by the way. Drop an ABB in the live chat if you're an Aubrey bitch boy. I don't know why people started doing that. You're calling yourself a bitch boy. Why are you doing that? I don't care if it's for Aubrey or not. Like, it's like why would you call yourself an ABB? ABB. No, CCM in the live chat. Drop a CCM in the live. Drop a CCM in the live chat right now. No, and don't call Aubrey a sweet angel, okay? She's my sweetheart. I mean, she is a sweet angel, but, you know, you don't call her those comments. Stop dropping ABB in the live chat, y'all. Stop it. Pimpernel, you're even laughing. Quit it. Quit it, Pimpernel. Aubrey wants... No. Whatever. See, look what Mac Freeman in the live chat said. CCM. Look what Liquid Cab. Wow, even Liquid Cab. Wow, Liquid Cab. Wow, Weird City. Oh, drop the CCM. I appreciate the CCMs in the live chat. Very nice. No, not come, Professor Chocolate Cake. No, not come. Take the U. Turn it on its side. That's a C. Watch the U. If you take the U, the letter U, and just kind of turn it to the right, that makes like a C. CCM, okay? You got the C on its back. Not cum, CCM, not C-U-M, dummy. Anyway. Do it for the legions of ABBs. We are not worthy of your goddess like aura. What are you talking about, Bilbo? Do it for us. Do it for the Shire. Do it for Bag End and the free peoples of Middle Earth, because your name's Bilbo T. Baggins, right? You're making a Lord of the Rings reference. Whatever. Super Zach, the reason we aren't excited for the 24-hour stream is because we all know you'll quit it super early or not do it at all because you suck. First of all, fuck off. You suck, okay? I don't suck. Well, I'm not going to say that you suck, but you know what? I don't suck. And guess what? I understand that people are going to think that I'm not going to do it. I understand that. But guess what? I'm going to stream for 24 hours straight tomorrow. And it's going to be incredible. Seriously. I mean, I know a lot of you don't think I'm going to. And like I said earlier, I can appreciate those of you who just don't believe me. Because I there has been a lack of consistency in following through with certain things. But, hey. Look, whatever. If I don't do it, I don't do it. But I'm going to stream for 24 hours tomorrow. 24 hours straight. A 24-hour live stream. And it's going to be amazing. Like I said, I'm not going to be going ham for 24 hours straight. Like, there's going to be periods of time that are kind of lower energy. There's going to be periods of time where I'm gaming or just watching a video or eating on camera and watching a video. Everybody just, like, kind of hanging out. You know, those of you who want to show up, you can to the stream. If not, that's fine. It's just going to be like a big group, kind of a group of friends hanging out, you know? It should be a fun, casual time. It won't always be high energy stuff. I mean, there's going to be periods of time where I have to get off camera for a little bit to take a shower for like a half an hour. Half an hour shower, you know, half-hour shower. Half-hour cab shower. And, you know, there's going to be periods of time where I'm grabbing food or I'm eating on camera. So I'm obviously not going to be talking a lot. I'm going to be eating mostly and watching video for that period of time. And, you know what I mean? It'll be like a, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I mean? It's not a race to the finish line. You can't fast forward time. So we're just going to take it an hour at a time. Pace, you know, I'm going to pace myself and just try to, it's just going to be a fun challenge. I had the random idea just right, like an hour, even if that, before I started the stream today. I was like, you know what? I said, Aubrey, I just walked into Aubrey's office. I said, Aubrey, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go 24 hours on stream. I'm going to try as a fun challenge. Yeah, I'm not quoting myself verbatim, but I'm paraphrasing. I just randomly told Aubrey, I was like, I'm going to do it. I feel inspired to do a 24-hour stream, or to, you know, to challenge myself to try and do that. And what does that look like, you know? And we'll see. So, yeah. Anyway, fuck off, Super Zach. Baka says, "Hey Piggy, don't call me Piggy, you prick. When is the fight between you and Harold Balder? That's in November, I think. I'm excited to watch you get your ass kicked. I'm not going to get my ass kicked, so I don't know why you're excited. I'm going to win the fight, and I'm going to get my tiger shirt back from Harold Balder in Las Vegas in November." Smiley face. Piss off, Baka. Satirist says, Wheel of Torture would be a great idea for the Stram. It's spelled stream, not Stram. And Satirist, no, that would not be a great idea. Drop a 1 in the live chat if you think that I should do a period of time with a wheel of torture. I probably should not have asked that. If I see a wall of 111s in the live chat, maybe we'll do for a period of time. Fucking the chat box. Okay, excuse me. No, don't. Oh no, I haven't done a fucking wheel of torture stream, and I don't know how long. It's been like, I think like years, like actually, since like the beginning of CCM streams, the very beginning. Anyway, I gotta get off camera. I've got to get off stream now. Aubrey just opened the door and said, "Come on." So, I guess this is a good time to end the stream while people are spamming 111s. Someone said, "Careful what you ask for, 111." All right. Well, anyway, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get off camera. The next time you see me, you know, I might stream later on tonight after volleyball. That actually might do that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but we streamed for an hour and a half today. It's not too bad, right? But tomorrow, 24 hours. 24 hours. Join the Discord so you don't miss the announcement or whatever when it starts. Or hit the notification bell. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, little bell there. Call it the school bell, the class bell. If you want, I don't care. Anyway, so tomorrow, 24-hour stream. Thanks to all of you who showed up. Thanks for the good ideas. Even some of you not so good ideas. Satirist, wheel of torture. No, that's... Oh boy, that would be bad. That would be bad. We'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll do a wheel of torture moment or something to do with the wheel. I don't know. But anyway, I gotta get off, y'all. I gotta go play volleyball. Take care, y'all. Peace. Much love to those of you who showed up today. And I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow.